Hello, everyone. I don't know who all might be here today. Lisa's supposed to be here, but she told me she might be a little bit late. So that's okay. But I have to clean up the mess I've made. So that's, can't really jelly plate when there's no room on your table. So that's what we're doing. I'm cleaning up my table. Hopefully. Yeah, that's hopefully. I have stuff on my table everywhere. Hi, Sharon. Like I said, Lisa's supposed to be here, but she's a few minutes. I don't know how late she's going to be. She sent me a message yesterday, I think, and told me she might be a little bit late. And I told her, of course, not to worry about it. Oh, shoot. Why is that not opening? Oh, I don't know. That drawer's stuck. But I didn't get my table cleaned up because I was doing 500 other things. So, that's how it works. Most days, that's how it works. Okay. Will this thing spin or have I blocked it? And yes, it will spin. I'm just cleaning off my table. It's really hard to jelly plate when you've got 5,000 things on your table. What are you up to? Oh dear, did I not turn off the... Just a minute. Hi, there's Lisa. Oops, and I haven't even got my... Lisa's ready, and I'm sitting here. Okay. I don't have my headset on, Lisa, so I'll be back in a minute.
All right.
Where did it go?
Hi, Sharon.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
No.
Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you. Yay!
Yay!
Yay! Oh dear. Your table's all cleaned off. She might have been a minute or two late, maybe 2 minutes late, but she's ready to go. I am not. Uh-huh. See? Uh-huh.
Well, I'm not as ready as I thought it would be because I was looking for my 3x5 jelly plate. That's what I really wanted to use, but I can't find it.
Okay.
Anyway, I got new glass things for these jelly plates. So.
Oh, okay. I bet you those are the ones I was missing.
These?
No.
Oh, those.
Yeah. I said the other day that I didn't have all the letters in a couple of these sets. I didn't have all the letters.
Yeah.
Well, looks like I might have them. They just got buried on the desk.
Oh, that's good.
Yep. Okay, so this doesn't work because that's too tight. But let's pull this out. Yes. Oh yeah. Okay. Put it over here. Okay. Oh, you're not going in that way because you don't belong that way. No, that's not it.
Okay. I think I got these at Dollar Tree. They say they're cutting boards.
Cutting boards. Okay.
Feet on them, and they're just the right size for these little jelly plates.
Jelly plates. Cool. Well, I'm not gonna fight with those today. We'll just put them in there.
Okay. That works.
Yeah, it's like I don't have it in me to fight with those today. I just want to find my table so that I can get the jelly plate out. So, okay. I got a new toy.
Oh, cool.
Well, I didn't get it for this, but I got it for the camper.
Oh,
It has It has 3 speeds. So it ought to dry my jelly prints off really fast.
Yeah, reminds me.
So,
I need to grab that, or I'll forget I have it, and then I'll be sitting here going.
yeah, going, I don't know. I don't know. So, hi, Barbara. Oh,
Hi, Barbara. Yay, Barbara's ready to do some jelly plate.
I was just trying to find my table. I mean, you would have thought I'd have gotten something done since last Sunday, but.
You know, I went looking for that stuff you got at Dollar Tree.
Yes.
I couldn't find it, but I did find this.
They've had those in a couple of the Dollar Trees, and I haven't picked them up just because I wasn't. It didn't interest me, you know.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'll do it or not, but I've always wondered about whether I wanted to do it or not, and I thought, well, this would be an easy way to see.
To see, yeah, and it's
any amigurumi or not.
Yeah,
so.
and it's not an expensive way to see.
Right.
Yeah.
For $1.25, I can decide.
Right. Now I have to get my jelly plate out of this hole.
Barbara says, I've been jelly printing the past 2 days. I have the first layer down through the entire new little book. Good job, Barbara.
Wow. She's been busy.
Well, I'm trying to decide if I want to go ahead and add more to these pages.
Hi, Brittany.
Or I could put, I could use this jelly plate, but it would leave a border. Or I could use this one and do it a couple of times. So I'm not sure. I've also got this one that I worked on last time I jelly printed. But I found these.
Hi, Joyce.
I may just jelly print on these.
And those
Hi, Brittany.
Those look like index cards.
Well, there's some recipe cards. I guess maybe there's these, and then there's recipe cards.
Okay.
So I thought it'd be fun.
Oh, those are cool.
Yeah. I have the state flower, state bird, and I guess the capital. Anyway, and then on the back there's a little bit of yeah, they're old. The population of California is 19 million.
Okay. That's probably the population of Chicago now. Okay. I don't know why this is out. I have got to clean up in here. I
had to buy mineral oil, but I got my jelly plate cleaned, so I know I had some. I just can't find it. I don't know if.
Well, that's all right. Now that you bought some, you'll find some. You'll find it. Yeah. It's just the way it works. It's guaranteed.
But I bought the kind that's food grade, so I can use it on my cutting board too. So
yeah. Okay. So which side is it that Tanya usually uses? Looks like it's this side. Yep. Oh, mine needs to be. Oh.
Is it doing bad things?
Yes, it is. Very bad things.
Brittany says, I've been having an allergic reaction to something, so I went to the doctor today, and they think it's hives, but they had to take a chunk of skin off to do some tests to confirm. Oh my goodness. I hope it goes away soon too, Brittany. I had hives once when I got penicillin when I was about 10 years old. And the doctors told me to stay away from penicillin after that. I asked once when I was an adult, do you think I could try it again when I had some ear infection or something? I can't remember. And they said, no. If you had a reaction like that when you were that young, it'd only be worse now. So
Yeah.
I hope you figure out what it is so you don't have to deal with it anymore.
Yeah. Oh, this is not good at all. And I know I put mineral oil on it last time before I put it away.
Do you think maybe the mineral oil wasn't dry?
I think that would have just made it slimy on here instead
Oh,
of
that's true. That's true.
stick. Oh gosh, I don't like this.
I wonder if you put some mineral oil on your fingers and kind of pushed it up
That's
against the plastic.
that's kind
Oh,
of what
that's
I'm
what you're
doing.
doing. Okay. Well, that's
Yeah.
all the solution I have.
Yeah, that's well, our bodies change a lot over time, Brittany. That's one of the things. It could be an allergy you've had all your life, but it's your reaction has changed.
Yeah. Sometimes if you eat one thing a lot,
Yes.
your body can start deciding it's had enough and have an allergic reaction.
Oh, and you just got a new pool.
Oh,
Have you thought about that?
it could be the chemicals in the pool.
Yeah.
Anyway, I
Oh,
hope you figure it out and it resolves itself soon because that's not
yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
I got to go get some paint. I'm sitting here with everything except what's really important.
Ah.
Well, I mean, it's all important, but you know what I mean.
Mhm. Oh, okay, Brittany. I don't know why was thinking it was you that I saw on Facebook with a new pool. Um. So that's not it. Gosh.
Okay, I got to go get a something to put this on, or I'm gonna not be able to reach anything.
Okay, we're just gonna do it. Needless to say, we are definitely going to mineral oil the heck out of this thing when we put it away. Joyce, new pajamas. Yes, that could. Yeah. Mhm.
Well, I
Okay,
decided.
that was not
Oh, you got
pleasant.
it! Yay!
Yes, we'll hope I didn't tear it anywhere.
Yeah, I decided to switch from a shoulder purse to a handheld purse,
Uh-huh.
and I like Fossil purses. It's my favorite brand, but I've actually never owned one that was brand new. They always either come from eBay or a thrift store.
Uh-huh.
But I ordered a couple, so they just came. So I'm gonna open them real
Ah.
quick.
Oh, show it to us. Show us to. I can't. Just a minute.
I
Let me see
will.
if I can make.
I've got to move my stuff here.
Okay, I gotta make you big, and I have to do that left-handed because I have mineral oil all over my hand.
Oh, yep. See what this is. Okay, nothing important. I've been Darren's family's
Woo-hoo-hoo!
been
New purses. Yep. Yep.
been texting me today because it's his birthday.
Ah.
So I'm happy to be streaming because it gives me something to think about other than the fact
Mm-hmm.
that he's not here.
He's not here. Yep.
I've had to take my father-in-law to eat with the Romeos. Um, it's a bunch of retired architects, and I think there's a couple of builders in there, but most of them are architects.
Mm-hmm.
And I got it cheap because the long handle is gone.
It's gone. Uh-huh.
But this is what I wanted anyway, so let me make sure, see if my phone will fit in there. If it does, we're all good, because that was the thing I was concerned about.
It looks like it should.
It does, yep. Yeah. Oh, looky there, perfect.
Uh-huh.
And it's green,
Hey, it's green. Yeah, it's green.
and it,
That's what
it
matters.
holds quite a bit. So
Yep.
I'm not going to fill it up because I don't want it to get too heavy, but I'm happy about that. So there's that one.
Uh-huh.
But I thought $15 was a good price. So
Oh, yeah.
and
Doesn't even look worn on the edges.
too. And it's completely different from that one. So we'll see. I'm not sure. I think I'm really going to like this, but I'm not positive. So. No new pajamas. So wasn't that.
Okay. I think I might be able to jelly plate now. Wow, that one came all wrapped up in
put it in plastic.
Yeah.
But I got it for $15 too, because also the long handles are gone. But I like the size of this one.
Yeah.
To carry around, and I started just to get it, but then I saw that green one and I was like, oh, I like green.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's got
we
perfect
want some green
here for my stevia bottle.
There you go. Yep. Mm-hmm.
That was the thing I was worried about in this one is am I going to have a place to put my stevia bottle where it won't make a mess?
Won't make a mess. Okay. Uh-huh.
Anyway, so I'm happy with both of those. That makes me happy. I don't know which one I'll use first, but anyway.
Well, I've never had but I've had two fancy purses in my whole lifetime. Just a minute, let me find where this is. Okay, there we go. One back in the day, before Jeff and I ever got married, I spent an entire paycheck on a Dooney and Burke purse, right? An entire paycheck. That was not normal for me, but I was so sick of carrying a backpack, just a nylon backpack, and I had been carrying that backpack for like 10 or 12 years, long time. And I said, if I carried the Dooney and Burke, as long as I carried Hi Teresa out the backpack, it would be, like I paid $17 a year for it. And Jeffrey's mother and sister changed purses every day, so it was constant with them, and they would spend $90 or something on a purse. So I didn't feel too bad, right? Okay, I carried that sucker for almost 20 years until it was so worn, and Jeffrey had fixed it, had what do you call that? He had used boot polish and stuff on it so many times, and it was done, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it didn't have anything decent for a long time, and then I don't know. Right after we moved down here, we went to an art show, and there was this gorgeous leather purse that an artist had made. And I wanted it. Well, I didn't buy it the first year, but the next year when I went back, I bought it. So.
Are you still carrying it?
I was, until I decided I wanted to carry. What is it that I carry? I have a new backpack style purse that I bought at the thrift store for $5 because the when we go out and we're in little towns and stuff, I need to carry a purse with stuff. But I need to carry my water bottle and stuff like that too.
Hi,
And
Teresa.
so I found this at the thrift store, and I'm carrying it right now because I kind of like it. And I really like the fact that its little shoulder straps unbuckle, and
Yeah,
I can put it in the seat of a cart and buckle it to the seat to the cart,
right.
so I don't have to hold it.
Yeah. I always get the carts that have the seatbelt, and I just loop them through
Oh,
the handle and
mm-hmm.
buckle it.
Yep.
Yeah. Hi,
So,
Kathy.
hi, Kathy. Okay, so my plan today is
Oh,
to
how
use
fun.
these fun things and try them out. Now, you see that these two are circles.
Yep.
Plus, this is a big circle.
So it's going to be
So,
a circle day.
I think so. I may leave the star completely out of it just because. And then I have my another favorite little circle, and I'll probably get out some more circles. But
Yeah. Where did I put? I had one of those I saved specifically somewhere.
well, apparently I've gotten to where I save them everywhere because Jeff opened the drawer the other day. He needed Scotch tape, and so he opened the drawer for the Scotch tape, and it was there was none in there. It was just the little doodad thing.
Just the little empty rolls.
Just in a little empty roll, yeah.
Well, I know I saved one of those specifically for this, but I don't know where I put it.
Oh. Oh,
Oh
that's
well.
not good.
Well, I've started putting my jelly plates in a drawer
Uh-huh.
instead of putting plastic on top of them.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Well, that would probably be a good idea after what just happened to me.
Yeah, I feel confirmed that that was a wise choice.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I just found these. Becky sent these to me a long time
Ooh.
ago. So I decided I will use those because circles are always fun, and that looks like fun.
Uh-huh. Well, we'll see how these do. I just touched of course, I'm going to have paint all over me.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
I need to mirror. What do you call that? Mineral oil. These little jelly plates. I don't think I've ever done that.
Mm. Barbara, are you working on your little book? Is that what you're working on? I know she said, but I think I forgot. Well, I kind of like the design it gives you.
I do too. That looks really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Julie. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, Julie. Yes, 3 10-page signatures.
Well, that one
Yay!
ought to last a little while.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now that's pretty cool. I
Yeah.
mean, it's not done by any means whatsoever, but it's pretty cool.
But it's fun to start with the really big circles and then.
Mm-hmm. That's sort of my plan. The only problem with these is that there's no place to put them really. There we go.
Yeah. Well, I had to bring another table over because I have stencils on one little table beside this table, and there was no place to put my paint except to stand it up here.
Oh,
And
uh-huh.
I didn't want to do that. So I had another little table that was sitting in the living room that Ethan had used
Ooh.
when we ate supper and watched a movie together. And so I thought, okay, I'm just going to bring it in here.
Mm-hmm. Julie, these are They came from the dollar store. They're bubble blowing things. You know, you blow bubbles with it. The kids summer toy. No, that's not gonna work. Okay, let's put it up there. There you go. That'll work. Oh, let's put it up where the handle is. There we go.
Barbara's going to make a sandwich.
Barbara's going to make a sandwich?
Yep.
Okay.
I thought I was going to have to go pick Daryl up too, and that's why I said I would be late.
Okay.
But it turned out one of the other guys was going to bring him home, so
okay.
So I didn't have to go to get him. Usually Darla takes him on Thursdays, and so I didn't realize that she doesn't pick him up.
Okay.
But my mom had a doctor's appointment at the same time. She and I were planning to just go to the same restaurant and eat lunch, and then he could just come home with us. You know, that was the original plan. And then she remembered she had this doctor's appointment, so that didn't work out today, but we'll do it another day.
Yeah.
I haven't taken her to lunch in quite a while, so.
I haven't taken my mom out since we got home. I need to, but things did not go so well yesterday. I keep forgetting to look in the children's toy section. Yeah, I happened to walk into the dollar store and which things were you looking for at the dollar store, Lisa? I can't remember. Which things I showed you.
Those storage things for one, and then the praying watercolors. I decided after I didn't find them, but it was probably a good thing I didn't find the watercolors because I really don't need them. I have a ton of watercolors, but I love the little container.
Yeah, I did too.
I probably would go ahead and get one if I saw them just for the container, but I really don't need it.
Look at this.
I would like to put the watercolors I make with graphite. I would like to put those in there.
Yeah. The stores have not had any more of those containers, either one of them.
So it was kind of a fluke thing, and you just
I'm sure they'll be getting them. You know how that goes. The storage containers I wanted before we left on our trip in the fall last year.
Yeah.
There were these storage containers, and I wanted them, and I couldn't find them anywhere. Could not find them anywhere, and none of the stores had them, and I had only bought a couple while we were here. Yeah. And I was so unhappy with myself that I had only brought a couple because I brought them home and they were perfect for what I wanted, and I just loved them, and I couldn't find any more. Well, when we got home, I looked all over the country, all over Maine and other places.
Sorry.
And, that stamp looks great. Anyways, got home and found them in one of the stores, found them in the second store. I bought up a whole boatload of them. If they had been available online earlier in the year, I would have bought them. But there's stuff showing back up in my stores that were out last year that then was gone immediately. So okay, that needed a little something more, so I did that. We'll see.
Oh
You
no,
okay?
don't fall, please.
You all right?
Yeah, I just had I dropped something on the floor, so I backed my chair up to get it, and I backed into the table and almost knocked it over. And
Oh,
so
no. We don't need that kind of.
we don't need that.
No,
Um,
none of that.
anyway,
Hmm.
that was my alarm to wake Ethan up.
Oh, okay. He doesn't get up himself.
Well,
I'm
his
sorry.
best friends are in Australia
Ah, so he spent the night
talking to
up.
them, and then
Uh,
he needed me to wake him up because he knew he would not wake up till in
yep.
the middle of the night tonight if
Yeah.
if I didn't call
Mhm.
him and wake him up. So
Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Brandon's alarm goes off 3, 4, 5 times. And then
well,
yesterday he's getting ready for work and looks up at the clock and he goes, "Oh, I think I'm late. Going to be late." And I'm like, I don't think they'll fire you, but you better get a move on.
yeah, be as little late as possible.
Yeah. Okay.
Julie, this stamp is one I got from PM Artist Studio. Patricia and Mariah. This is one of their stamps. They told me who actually designed it, but I can't remember her name now. But it's somebody who's in their stream. I mean, not on streaming with them, but in the chat often. But I can't remember who it was.
Can you guys hear that fan?
Yeah,
No, I'm
but it's not
sorry.
horrible.
Okay. Well,
Can you hear mine?
no. That's why I asked.
Yeah. Yours has a little bit higher pitch, and I bet that's part of why. Of course, I don't think I've got mine on the highest spin either. There we go. That's the highest setting. But
Okay, I
Lisa
can
says
hear it when
yes,
you
but
put it.
not too loud.
I can hear yours when you put it on the highest setting,
Yeah.
but
Okay. I just realized that the only pink I have in this Dollar Tree stuff is this one. And I thought there were several pinks. So I'm wondering. Now in those small bottles I probably have pink,
I,
but those bottles are still out in the studio. I can't get to them. There's stuff piled in front of them. But I thought I had different colors of pink in these bigger bottles too, but I can't find it. Anyway, we're going to use this very pale pink. It's called Honey Rose.
um, can you hear me, Lisa?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, somehow when I moved my uh mouse, I was gone out clear to where I was having to come back into StreamYard. So
Well, I noticed you disappeared.
I was afraid I was gone. Yeah. Barbara's back. Well, I am not going to wait on this. It's like too long.
Too long.
Yeah, it's too long. It'll either be fun or it won't. I don't care. Just too long. Okay. Mhm. I think I let it dry enough to do what I kind of wanted it to do, so that's all right.
You can see that you can't really see. I put like 4 different colors on here, but you can't really see much
But
except the
one,
blue.
uh-huh.
But it still looks cool because it's got the design in it. But
Yeah.
oops, that obviously does not dry.
Uh-oh.
And I may regret this, but I'm gonna see what'll come off on this.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, you're back.
Yeah. What happened? Wonder why that did that. Wonder if my autofocus is on.
Well, probably when you came back in, did you go in and purposely turn it off?
No. So
So
that's what I'm having to do.
yeah. Thanks, Julie. Thanks, Barbara. Oh,
Uh-oh.
this is just regular tissue paper. It's not the wet strength, and it's
Oh.
definitely not strong.
I have some tissue paper I was thinking about doing. Yeah, you want to not get it too I wonder. Yeah, let's do.
I think I pulled it up a little too fast and didn't let it, sit long enough and
Uh-huh.
dry a little more. But I
Well,
thought since it was a second print,
yeah.
that it probably was dry enough, but it wasn't. Anyway, it's still interesting. It's still interesting. But I'm not happy with the way the paint is working on this jelly plate. So I'm going to move it and try this one. I've been using the last few times I've used regular craft paint instead of this stuff, and I don't know if that's the difference or if it's that jelly plate, but this is already better, I think.
Things, I guess. Uh-oh. Teresa can't jelly plate because she lost her roly thing.
Oh no. Oh no, see, it's doing it too. It's making, I don't know if I can tell.
Well, the Dollar Tree paint is thinner.
Yeah, but I don't remember it doing this to me.
Ooh, no.
It looks like like cells in a pore. Anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and I don't know what it'll end up looking like. Have you got blackhead in your gel pen? It's got hives.
Oh dear. Don't make fun. Hives are not fun.
No, they're not. They're horrible. They're horrible. Almost as bad as shingles, but not quite.
Yeah, I'm not sure anything is as bad as shingles.
Shingles are pretty bad, and they last so long. That's one of the worst things about them. It just feels like it's never going to go away.
I've been lucky. All 3 times I've been very lucky.
I've only had shingles twice, but the first time was horrible. I was working and the shingles were right across my back, all the way
Mm-hmm.
across my back, right at my bra line.
Yep. Um,
And it was bad. I stayed home from work for like 4 days, hoping maybe it was a whole week. Anyway, hoping that I could get it to go away, and it didn't happen. I had to go back to work, so I just had to struggle
um,
with it for a while, and that may have been why it lasted so long.
long. Mm-hmm.
Because they're kind of stress induced anyway,
Right.
and then the stress of having to wear a bra was
Yeah. Oh, I like
um
this one.
oh yeah,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
looking
Um,
good.
well, the first time I had him, Brandon was in kindergarten, and all the kids but Brandon got um, chickenpox. But his mommy got shingles.
Yeah,
And I was working, and I thought it was a spider bite. It comes and it come. They always come in the same exact place, and mine come below my bra, but on my back, just on the side. I can get it with my thumb.
yeah,
So I was at work, and I'm like, guys, I need to find out. Is this because it's on my back? You can't see it. I
right.
said, is this a spider bite? And Margie said, nope, you have shingles. You're to go home right now. And I'm like, I have a class. She said, I'm teaching your class. So she sent me off, and I went to a doctor, and they gave me an antiviral, which worked really well. I was sore enough I couldn't lift up my arm, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
But the next time, I had this itchy thing on my back, and it was like, this
yes,
hurts.
Teresa,
And
it's the same virus. It's the
yeah,
same virus, and usually you get shingles if you already had chickenpox when you were younger.
right.
At least that's what I've heard.
And while I had a very extremely mild case of chickenpox, I did have chickenpox. So that's kind of where mine came from. But the last time they didn't break the surface because I knew right where they were coming up, and at that time we were still in South Dakota, and I had um what do you call it? I had a PA that, when I told her something that I was sure um that that's where it was, and there was shingles. She said, well, I hate to give you. I said, you know me, and I don't like to take medicine. And she said, yeah, I know you don't like to take medicine. I said, so if I tell you I'm getting shingles, I'm getting shingles. So she went ahead and gave me the medicine, and so they never even broke the surface, so I wasn't sore that long. Okay, look at what he did today.
Ooh,
Okay, he says, what does he say? Because he didn't leave that long ago. 1 hour of picking, falling off in my hand. So that's a good, another 5, probably 6 quarts. And I mean, the quart bags will be stuffed full. So,
wow, that's awesome.
yeah, I put 4 quarts in already, and we've eaten up about a quart and a half, because we have to have some in the refrigerator. And the itch from the shingles hurts. That's how I feel about it. The itch from the shingles hurts, not just um
Well, and it's not just itchy. At least when I had them, it wasn't just
yeah,
itchy. It was like somebody
painful.
was poking you with electrocuted pins.
Yeah, it was very painful.
Yeah. It's a very distinct, it feels very distinct. Hi,
Oh,
Dana. Welcome,
hi
welcome.
Dana. Oh dear. Didn't get it on evenly. It bothers me when I do that.
Oh, goodness, Dana. Well, mine lasted about, it was probably 3 or 4 months the first time I got them, but I didn't know to take antivirals then.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The second time I got them, my chiropractor had told me when I had some virus, I don't remember what it was, probably a cold or something, to take oregano as an antiviral. So I did
Ah,
that with the shingles, and it helped a lot. It was not nearly what the first
it's
one
bad.
was.
Mm-hmm.
But the first time I didn't know to do that.
Ooh. Ooh. I like this
Ooh,
one
show
just like it
us.
is.
Oh, yeah, that looks like something from outer space.
Uh-huh. I like it. I like it. Except I would have liked it better if I hadn't missed this edge.
Yeah.
Hi, Andrea.
Hi, Andrea. Welcome, welcome.
Okay, the more I look at this one, the more I don't like it. So we'll have to print over it.
Okay.
I don't like this one.
Yeah, it needs something.
It needs something.
It looked fine until you did the last one, and then
Yeah,
suddenly it wasn't as good anymore.
it's just awful. Yeah, it's just awful. Oh, yeah, I have a whole quiet house to myself today. I thought about not streaming because it's really hard to have a whole house to myself and nobody in it.
I can understand that. And I can
Uh,
understand why you would think about not streaming.
It's
But
like,
I'm grateful
oh,
that you went ahead.
I could just sit here in the silence and nobody would know and I could just do nothing. Nobody would know.
Sounds awesome.
Uh-oh, except my husband apparently is texting me. He might be watching me and he just found out that I was happy that nobody was here. That would be not good, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There is a shingles vaccine now, Julie.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I only have one caution, a cautionary tale. One of my friends found out about it, and she had shingles before, and she was so afraid of it that she went and got the vaccine and got shingles.
Oh, um, Jeff has had it, and because uh, of his of a lot of things, but for one, because it wouldn't take much to really do him in.
Right.
So, he has had it. Um,
He didn't have any reaction to it, did
he
he?
had no reaction to it.
That's
No.
good. I'm glad.
Yeah, he did not have a reaction, and
Because she was the only person I knew who had taken it. And so I was like, well, I'm definitely not doing that.
yeah, and mom gets it. I mean, she's 93. If she got shingles, we'd be done.
Oh, goodness. Yeah.
So, so she does. We do get it for her, and she's never had a reaction to it. Um, but I don't get it because uh, I don't, I don't get a flu vaccine either. So
Me either.
so
Me
it's
either.
it's one of those things. Okay,
Well,
this one is
I have to
starting to make
say
me
the
happy.
reason I don't get it because I don't want to put something like that in me if I don't have to. But I did do it once because OSHA told me I had to,
Uh huh.
and I got really bad sick, worst flu I've ever had.
Oh dear. Okay.
And the next year, I mean, I missed 2 weeks of work, and I'd never missed 2 weeks of work in my life. And when year they came around and I told them I wasn't going to take it, and they were like, "Well, you'll have to quit your job if you don't take it." And I said, "Well, then you will force me to quit my job because I'm not taking it." And I told them why, and they said, "Oh no, we can write an exemption for that." I was like, "I should think so."
Right.
But I wasn't going to do it again.
Okay, it's better.
But yes, it is. I love that. I like the
Mm-hmm.
little bit of pink showing through.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Wonder if it was already coming when she had the shot. I don't know. Everyone reacts to those things differently. So
Yeah.
I want hot pink, and this is not hot pink. That's what's wrong.
Okay. Well, do you
That,
have hot pink somewhere else?
I have a little, but maybe I have another one over there. The problem is getting to it now that I have. Oh, that's. Hmm. There probably is, but I didn't get all the pinks out. So we'll try this and see what happens because this is something that needs to get used up.
All right. Well, use it up. This is
Well,
the
this is
day.
distress paint.
Well, it probably still work.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking so, but
But is it what you want?
well, I think it's pink enough. It's more the other pink I have is like pastel pink, and I really wanted more of a jump in your face pink.
Okay. Yeah.
Picking up what's on the plate with fluorescent colors can look quite amazing. Oh, thank you, Julie. Yeah, that's a better pink. And it needs used up anyways because it's old, old, old. Like really, really old.
Uh-oh.
I have paint all over my fingers again. Don't know why I can't do this without covering up with everything under the sun on my hands.
Because you touch it.
Yeah.
Because you touch it.
I touch it and then it gets all over me.
I have a lot of those too, Barbara. And I debate whether I should throw them away because it'll take me forever to use them up. But
What? A lot of
um,
what? So I missed what she said. Paints. All of my
all,
paints are really old. Not smelly old, but chunky old. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. I like that one. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Ooh. Ooh.
sounds happy.
I like it.
Oh yeah.
I have bought paint that was like cottage cheese when she opened it. Yuck.
It's bad enough to have it do that when you've had it a while, but when you buy it, it should not be that
Yeah.
way.
No, it shouldn't.
That looks cool.
Ooh, I like that.
Now I have to decide, do I want to do here and here, or do I want to just leave it alone?
Ooh, I kind of like it left alone. Hi, Susan.
I kind of think I do too.
Just
Hey,
simply because,
Susan.
then you've got like a place to put what do I want to say? Another little focal point that goes into both.
Yeah,
It sits like on the edge of where the jelly plate and the white is, and your collage can go in there, kind of thing.
kind of make it
Yeah.
all go together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Julie. Thanks, Barbara. Thanks, Andrea. That is pumpkin. And it is more golden than orange for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like butternut squash or something than pumpkin.
Yeah, then pumpkin. Mm-hmm. Kind of like the Seminole pumpkins that we grew.
Yeah. We're supposed to be in the over 100 every day this week.
Well, we've been that way, but that's why Jeff went today, because it poured like crazy and dropped the temperature some. And they went a few days ago. I can't remember what day it was. Was it Sunday? Might have been. I don't remember. Um, anyways, they did that, and he went and got more blueberries for me today, because I said they're going to be gone. If that's kind of like a priority thing.
Yeah.
When they're good and you have a day you got to get them now. They're not something you can. Oh, that's on my list to do, but you kind of got to do
Yeah.
them now.
If you put it off, either the birds get them or they go bad.
Right. Although from the looks of things, he got a whole bunch.
Yeah.
The friends that have the bushes have already picked all they want. You can only see a small upper corner of Lisa's plate. Oh, okay.
Well, I only have a small plate, so maybe that's why you think it's only the small corner. I'm not using my big one.
And Susan, yellow is one of the colors that I really don't like. It's like,
this is what they call deep yellow, and this they call pumpkin. This is more yellow ochre. It's not quite as ochre as other yellow ochres, but it's heading that direction for sure.
And wasn't that one of the fall colors?
Yeah, it was the pumpkin one.
Yeah. By the way, I have found out when you get some of those colors, when they bring them out, they actually say what holiday they're for. And if they're for a holiday, there's no more of them coming. I kind of like this, but I think it leaves something to be desired.
Yeah, it needs. Of course, it would. You could doodle on it, and it'd be awesome.
Oh yeah, that would be the thing.
But a few big rings on top might be fun.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking. Oh, you know what I did? Ha! Yeah, I did it. I did it.
What did you do?
Well, I moved all my stuff around so that my jelly plate toys are not over here.
Yeah. Been there, done that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that means I have to trapeze across everything to get there.
No, I don't want to do that. Let's go ahead and do some of these since that was something I was planning
To
to
work on.
do. Yeah.
Okay. What do I have that I can make a big circle with? Well, maybe this thing, and maybe I can just do a. Maybe what I can do.
Andrea says Tanya's going to swing on vines across her craft room.
That's what I'm going to have to do. I'm actually being kind of lazy and not doing it, but you know, that's. Okay, you really gotta have enough on here. I think I'm gonna have to get some more out. Okay. No, that's not what I want. Okay. Okay, that will work. All right. It's inevitable. Maybe about 60 and fog's burning off, light breeze, blah. Um, yeah, we've had solid hundreds for over a week. Um, it's, you know, it's not going to get any better for a while. Jeff come in the other day and he goes, I hate to do this, but I have got to go spend some money. And I'm like, okay. You know, he very rarely does he say something like that to me. Simply because, you know, it's little stuff we don't discuss. It's the big stuff we discuss. And he goes, I can't work out in the barn. He said, it's so hot. He said, and he was just, he was about done. And I said, so what are you planning on insulating or? He said, no. He said, I think I'm going to go buy one of those gigantic shop fans. And I'm like,
I wondered if that might be what he was going to do.
Yep, that's what he did. Okay, I still don't like it. Don't know.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. You know how it'll come to me. I'll figure it out.
I believe you. I have full faith.
I even had a yellow car. It was used, and people thought too bad about the color. I felt lucky to get that color. My little niece in Alaska, I think her car's yellow, if I remember correctly. She bought herself.
Yeah, one of my nieces has a little yellow VW bug. It's very cute.
Okay. Okay, I am going to have to go across the room because, at the moment, I got to have some other toys because the toys I brought aren't making me happy.
Well, and your floor's not completely covered at this point, probably anyway.
Yeah, not quite. I can still step over. Not very well, but I can. Yeah. Ah.
Swing, Tanya, swing. That's what Andrea says. Okay. Well,
Okay. Well, I got these somewhere I think last fall, at a thrift store, and see, they're still in the thing
yeah.
because I've been too lazy to get them out. So I think we're gonna break out a couple of them and
Alrighty.
play with them, like maybe this one. Oh yeah, I like this one. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
That definitely is going to need something else on it.
Yeah, I like the colors that it pulled up, but oh, I thought they were big old dies. No, they're foamies. They're foamies. I don't know. I thought that I had a link somewhere, but I don't know where it's at. So okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this on there. Okay, we're gonna do that. Oh yeah, that will probably help.
Julie's feeling left out. She's never seen foamy stamps where she lives. Sorry,
Oh,
Julie.
I'm sorry. Um, there again, look in the kids stuff. A lot of my foam stamps from not these, but a lot of the ones I have in my uh, jelly plate drawer or box or wherever I managed to stash them that I can't remember, are from back in the day when I had stuff for Brandon. So, check out the kids department. Okay. Oh, and a really good thing to clean these is awesome. I tried sun tea, it's quite good. Now I'm making some cold brew to try that. We'll see which of the three I like best. There you go. Ooh, those are going to be fun on there.
I think so.
Those are little wooden things, aren't they?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought. Little wooden things.
The problem is how to get them to press down without getting my fingers where
Uh-huh.
I don't want them to leave fingerprints.
Yes, you could use a potato on your jelly plate. There's no reason you couldn't. A potato stamp.
Yeah. I haven't ever tried it, but I can't see any reason why it wouldn't work
Why
great.
it wouldn't work?
We did do some potato painting when the kids were young, but we just put paint on the potato and put it on paper.
Yeah.
That was before jelly plate days.
Yeah. Well, I think there's no hope for this one. That's what I think. I think there's no hope. It's
Well, it's busy.
yeah, I think it needs to be gone over with something. We'll lay it aside and do something else to it later. Right
Yeah,
now we'll just
send it to
try
the
to get
back with something.
yeah, uh-huh. Mhm. Right now we'll just take this off. Brittany thinks it looks awesome. It needs connect a gold. It needs gold over it. Okay.
Susan says, Tanya, that's one to begin again with. Probably it'll turn out to be a favorite.
Well, that's true. That's yeah.
And
You know,
I know it almost seems like a sin, but you really can throw things away.
right. I know. I know I can throw a piece away. You know what? I really like this piece right here. And I was just trying to clean up the mess I had made on my plate.
Yeah, it looks good.
I mean, I can see all kinds of little stuffs happening to that. Uh-huh. Okay, let's see if we can do something else with this other one. Oh yeah. Um
That's weird, Teresa, that your cold brew tea takes that long. Of course, I don't put mine in the refrigerator when I do it. I just leave it on the counter.
yeah.
But it takes maybe 30 minutes for the cold brew here. And of course, my house is not cold. So,
Yeah.
but I do put cold filtered water in it, to make it. So,
Mhm.
when I make brewed tea, I just fill the kettle. And when the kettle boils, I turn it off. And then I wait about 3 minutes so it's not boiling anymore. And I pour it over the tea
Mhm.
because black tea doesn't like to be boiled. I
Well,
do
we
that
got the
to make hot
new
tea too. I wait a little bit before I pour it in.
yeah, when we got the new camper, I've been making my tea in a pot because in the camper because that's all I had. So, we got the new camper. I had to get something different to uh, do my tea. So I got an electric water heater, your pot, electric.
An electric kettle.
Nothing. Yeah, electric kettle, but you don't leave the tea bag. You don't put the tea bags in it while it's cooking. You just heat the water up and then put the tea in after.
Yeah. Well, I
which is
put my
working very well.
tea bags in a glass jar and then I just pour the hot water over it,
Yeah.
let it sit. But mine's just on the stove kind.
Mm-hmm. Well, I
And it
didn't
holds
want to
quite a bit of water, so I like it because I can make a gallon of tea.
see
Because I
at a
let it go ahead
time.
and get strong, and then I add the rest, water to it to make it into a gallon.
Mm-hmm. Well, I didn't want to have to. The new stove is induction, and I didn't want to have to um, fuss with it.
Yeah,
This may be one of those pieces of paper that does go in the garbage.
I don't know. I'm liking it better.
I like
The
it
more
better
you push it
too.
to the more you push it to the back.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you doodle on top of it like you did those ones that you painted in class,
Yeah.
I think
That.
it would work well for that.
Mm-hmm.
But you can throw it away if you want to. I won't get on to you.
I probably will doodle on it before I do anything else because I think black and white
Uh-huh.
would
Black and
make it.
white, exactly.
Yeah. Um, it needed to go to the back a little bit though. It definitely
Yeah,
needed to go back. So
yeah. But I think you did a good job of pushing it to the back.
yeah, thank you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try this cranberry red, and I don't know how that'll look with all this green, but we're gonna do it anyway. My favorite drink for summer, my tea, is herbal tea mixed with green tea. Because I don't like green tea on its own.
Yeah, it just it has a different taste, and
It does. Yeah.
I kind of am not real fond of it myself.
But I like a little bit of caffeine, and so I do the
Mm-hmm.
green tea with the herbal tea, and it works out pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
I think I probably need to take off a little bit more of this
Okay.
so that it
Where's this?
will come off. Okay. Um, yeah, let's do it in here. I don't really like working in a book.
Yeah. Uh, Um, I had thought about doing some jelly plates in my Sunday book, and I thought, well, if I'm going to do it, I need to do it um, hmm, before I tie it together. But okay, let's put this one on here. Okay.
Okay, well, that's how that turned out.
That one's interesting.
Kind of looks like really old wallpaper.
Mm-hmm. I like that look.
Luckily, I don't have a big plan for that book, so if it's
Yeah.
not a big deal to me.
If it's not exactly what you want, you're all right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's paint got on that page. I need to do something to separate those while it dries. Hmm. Oh,
Hmm. Hmm.
What? Trying to decide what you want to do with it?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Lisa, is the color actually the color of cranberries? On my monitor, it looks like it has an orange cast.
It's this is probably the most real of what the color looks like. It's thin, so it fades out,
Mm-hmm.
but but it's not. It does not. No, that's scarlet. Um, okay, this is scarlet compared. It's definitely not orangey. If anything, it's a little brown. I'm trying to see if it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Uh,
Guys, I'll be right back. There's at my door, of course.
okay,
Okay,
we'll
where
be
is my
here.
clicker?
I don't know if this will help, but this is orange next to it. And this is red oxide next to it, which is a very brown, reddish brown. And I don't know if any of that helps at all. But sometimes through the monitor screen, it's hard to know what they really look like.
You know, you'd think after a while they'd figure out that I've said no 6 times already this month.
I'll show you what the red oxide looks like.
Oh,
I
it's a
like it. I think
pretty
it's a pretty
color.
color, but
Yeah, it's a very pretty color.
oops. The only bad thing about these bottles is they don't squeeze out very well easy. They're
No,
hard.
they're stiff bottles.
They are.
um I have learned to keep them upside down. Hmm. Maybe what I want is to just get some really, oh, that's not going to be,
That's what it looks like.
yeah, I love that color.
It's kind of copper without the metallic.
Mm-hmm.
We are blessed, Julie. We are for
Mm-hmm.
sure.
Okay, what do you think of that?
I like it. It looks like the cosmos or something.
Mm-hmm.
Or tie-dye.
Yes, the tie-dye. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Yep. Okay.
Okay, here's that red oxide. I just
Ooh, what? Oh,
took
okay.
this thing and put it
Uh-huh.
down on there and
And
then
what
printed it
is
off
that
underneath.
thing?
It's a hot pad, one of those.
Oh, a hot pad that's not like my hot pad.
Yeah,
Ooh, that one's cool. You haven't used my hot pad, but, it's buried with all the other stuff. Oh, yeah, that helped a lot. Mm-hmm.
I found it at the thrift store, and they had two of them. I gave one to Hannah because she wanted to use it as a hot pad
Oh, yeah.
or a trivet. No, it's actually in my kitchen. I'm using it as a trivet.
A trivet. Yeah, because that's what they're, designed for.
Yeah. It says it comes from www.charlesvancine Charles VIANCIN.com.
Hmm.
Anyway, they were 25 cents a piece at the thrift store, so I bought them
Yep.
both.
That's I was gonna say. When you can get trivets, when you can get things at the thrift store, you buy it. Of course,
That's right.
then you're like me and you need something out of your stash. And I spent an hour and a half looking for it today and can't find it. Of course, before Brandon came, I did this massive rearranging of all of my fabrics and stuffs like that,
Right.
So I am quite sure I have a whole spool of twill tape. I'm sure I bought it. Positive I bought it from the thrift store. But do you think I can find it? Nope, nope,
I
nope.
think I remember you showing that.
Yep. I know I bought it. I know I have it. But like I said, everything I tried to pack like with like, but all I was really trying to do was get rid of anything that I could get rid of that was not useful and get it out of the house so that I could have more room. And I did. And now I can't find it. Now, what I did find was something I bought that's a little stiffer. It's nylon twill tape, basically, that I bought to make handles on tote bags. And again, I got it at the thrift store. And I did, after I was thinking about all the things I might be able to use, I was thinking, well, where is that? And I found that. So that will work for my project. But it makes me irritable that I can't find something.
Yeah.
And, usually I know where my stuff is. It might look like a trash bin to everybody else, but I know where it's at. And right now I don't.
Yeah.
So, okay, so but the new camper, because it
Yes,
has
that's
a
a great idea, Julie. She said she needs to make stamps with fun foam out of her dyes.
yes, I've been gonna do that. Yeah, been
Just
gonna
not
do it.
enough time.
No, not enough time. Um, the that is one of those things I'd like to do, but I haven't gotten to it. I want to do a die cut day where all I do is die cut stuff out of all my designs so I have them.
We need to do it someday when we can. Another
Mhm.
long, really long stream and let that be part of it.
Oh, that would be a good idea. Yep.
Susan wants to know what your project is about. She missed it.
Oh, I didn't say. The new camper is like a truck cab with the bed over the top of that cab. And there's a curtain that goes for the bed, and it's only, 2 feet long. Where if you take long curtains and put them there, it shuts off the front of the cab. Now, the front of the cab has a curtain in it, but there's no reason to heat and cool that part of the camper unless you want to see out. So, our friends, she had some long curtains, and she put long curtains on the short curtain rack, took a short curtain off, put long curtains on, and it closes off the whole cab. So it works really well, and that's what I wanted to do. And yesterday I was in Ollie's and found just the right curtains. But the way the curtain, the thing that the curtain rod hangs on is these little tiny clamps like this. They pinch into the fabric. Well, the original curtain has like little grommets everywhere, and I don't want to fuss with that. And Helen put a strip across the back, like of twill tape, although she used something else. It's an actual curtain tape, something she had. And so I need something to go across the back of the curtain that I can put those little clips in so it doesn't tear the curtain fabric. And so that's the plan. the plan.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, it was
some of that. Light blocking curtains would be great, but they're really heavy.
I found some that weren't terribly heavy.
Oh, good.
Yeah. And Ollie's has got a sale right now, so that made it even better. And I had to buy 2 panels, and their original price was $8 a panel. So for less than $15, and I've already got the tape. I just have to sew it on there. I should be able to do some fun things with it. So
yeah, that's great.
I think I'll go for this. But yeah, some of those light blocking curtains and the insulated ones can be really heavy. These aren't too bad. I think they'll be fine. But I know that if we just put the curtain up there, like Helen said, it's going to tear it. So we will do a little fixing up of the curtain before we hang it.
Yeah.
And we are going to go off in July for 3 whole days. So there's one Thursday for sure I won't be around.
Oh, where are you going?
Alabama.
Alabama?
Yep, Alabama.
Ooh, I like that.
Ooh, that's pretty.
It's pretty.
Even Velcro camper curtains always get sun bleached and don't last that long. Well, we have what do I want to call it? They're sunshades. And where this curtain is going to go, it won't get a ton of sun. But not only that, we'll be getting a different sunshade that goes on the outside. Uh-oh, get all over yourself? Yep.
Well, yeah, I dropped it on my hand, so it
I've already, they make these really nice sunshades now that you can put on the outside of the windshield, and we don't actually have curtains in the camper. We have the solar shades, and then we have. Who would want to go there? To Alabama? Well, Susan, we kind of like Alabama. Of course, we don't have to go to Red Bay this time, so that's kind of good. Uh-oh.
Oh, I hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Susan says, I live in Bama, so I can say it.
Yes, you can say it. Yep. We are actually going to a Corps of Engineers park only a couple hours from here. Deal is finding 2 days in a row in July where we could go off somewhere was hard. Um, I have Jeff and I both have multiple appointments, and Mom has appointments, and just all kinds of things going on with what we have to do, and so it was one of those things that is like, okay, can we get in 3 days in the middle of the week?
Hello, Dusty. Welcome,
Hello,
welcome.
Dusty. Welcome. Yeah, Teresa lives in Alabama. Mm-hmm.
Tanya almost does.
Yes, we call it LA. This is kind of cool. I kind of like what that did.
Yeah. What did you make the dots with?
One of this little foamy thing that came out of the middle of this,
Ah, cool.
and they're all over this plate. I'm just waiting for the plate to dry a little bit. I'm going to turn the fan on again. So, southern, about 2 hours from here. It's called Isaac Creek, I think. It's a very small park. It's only a couple hours away. That way we can. I have an eye appointment, and we're going to leave after my eye appointment, and then we have to be back a couple of days later. So it's going to be a really short trip. We haven't been doing those, but this new camper is supposed to be run hard. So, we have to use it a little more than we did the last one. Heck, Jeff just finally brought in the sheets to wash them. I was going to say, if you get out towards Montevallo, you should go to the park there and see the hand-carved trees. Montevallo. I'm not sure where that's at. The Bay area is gorgeous. You mean like Mobile Bay kind of area? Susan? I'll have to look up where Montevallo is. Oh, well, heck, we go there all the time. What is the biggest jelly plate? Let me think. Lisa, you're muted, right? Yeah,
No,
Gulf
I
Shores,
didn't.
Gulf and
I
Island.
said they have a 16 by 20, I think. I
Yeah, I
don't
think
have
they have
one,
they
but
have
I
a
think they
16 by
do.
20. This one is
12 by 14.
12 by 14. Yeah, this one's
Because
12
it's the
by
same
14.
size I have.
Yeah. And the 16 by 20 wouldn't have fit on my. Now, when I bought this one, they didn't have the 16 by 20. But yeah, we only live 45 minutes from Gulf Shores. So we go over there every once in a while. We don't go to the beach very often, but what do I want to put behind this? I think we just want to put our lime green behind that. Art Whisperer had a huge jelly plate.
Oh my
Probably
goodness.
14.
You
Woo!
need to look somewhere else because they're not that expensive.
Yeah, well, at least the one I bought wasn't. Of course, it's been 6 years. This one's 6 years
Well, that's
old.
true. Yeah.
Um,
Because
I
we
bought
got
this
them.
one.
You got yours and I got mine not very long after.
Yeah, I got this one for my birthday. Was my
That's when I
birthday
got
present.
mine. But
Was
my
my
birthday's a
birthday
few months after yours.
right? It was my birthday present to myself. So,
Yeah, my
um,
sweetie bought mine for me for my birthday.
yeah.
But I know it was like $45 or
Oh, I think I paid 65. I think it was,
yeah.
because it seemed like it was a lot of
It was
money.
59, I think. Now that I think
Maybe
about it.
that's what it
Yeah.
was. Okay, like $60. Okay.
Yeah. Of course, everything's gone up, but 130 Canadian is like $100 US. I'm not sure, but
Is
that
that
still seems
right?
like too much.
Yeah.
It changes all the time, but
Yeah.
but it still seems
Okay.
like too much. Of course, it
We have
may
one
depend
more.
on whether it's easy to get one there or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amazon's where I got mine.
Um, I think that's where I got mine. I won't guarantee it. Um,
I only know mine came from Amazon because Darren wouldn't have known where else to get it.
where else to get it? Yeah. And see, Jeff might have brought it if I said, "Look, I want this." It's like, okay, I want this. Instead, I just bought it.
Yeah. That was the year I planned on buying it. And I told her my mom used to always give me $50 for my birthday.
Hmm.
And I planned on buying it with that money for my birthday. Well, mom and Darren got together and decided to get me a new oven.
Ah.
And he was like, he didn't want me to be disappointed because I couldn't get my jelly plate. So he bought it too. I was like, you're such a sweetie.
Yeah.
I would not be disappointed to have a new oven. So, uh,
There, look at that.
ooh, I like it. Just
I
that little
like it.
touch of purple.
Yeah.
There's a lot of depth in there. I like that.
Yeah. I was happy. I was happy. Hey, my hubby's home with the blueberries, so I'm gonna go open the door. I'll be right back.
All right. Dusty, sometimes on Amazon, they have what they bring up for you, and then they also have sold by other sellers. And sometimes those other sellers down a little bit further on the page are cheaper than the one that Amazon just automatically brings up when you put it in. Anyway, you might look and see. But also, one of those silicone mats like a baking mat, but it's silicone. Those work.
Mm-hmm.
And so does the fun foam. The fun foam just won't last as long because you can't clean it off. I did a video where I tried a whole bunch of different things, and I was surprised by how many things there are that you can use this way.
Yeah,
Found
70 is
one for
more
70.
reasonable. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
70 is
better.
much more reasonable. I showed him a picture already.
That's an hour chicken. I told Alberto we need to put a tarp under it, and because there's so many falling off, as you're just knocking them off as you reach them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just sit him on the counter. I'll have to find the refrigerator room for him. Okay, what am I going to do next? Let's go back in with some of this pink. A little tiny bit of it. So that it's, oh, not that much. I don't want that much. I wanted it real thin. Well, that's a lot of paint.
Well, I have these 2 plates, and then somewhere I have a 3x5 that somebody sent me, a anonymous benefactor, and I love it, but I can't find it. It made me upset.
Uh-oh.
That's what I really wanted to use today. And then I've got the 12x14, and I love all of them. It just depends on what kind of mood I'm in, which one I'll choose to use.
Well, I now have a couple of little ones, but they're not Gelli arts. One of them's a speedball and one of them's something else. And I don't like them as much as this one.
Yeah.
You know, they're just not as, they just don't work as well. There we go. That's more like what I wanted. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay.
I understand that, Julie. Because her biggest plate is 12x12, but it's stretched to 13 on one side.
On one side, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Where did my little dot go? There's my little dot.
Interesting.
Interesting. Ooh, that's cool.
Okay. I'm definitely gonna mineral oil this and see if it'll be better next time, because even in here you can see where it spread, inside each brick is like all these little bubbles where the green came through.
Yep. Did you try switching paints to see if it was just the paint?
No, but I was thinking it did this the last time I used it, and I think I used regular craft paint last time, but I'm not positive. I might get up and get some different paints in a few minutes and try it. I'm just being lazy at the moment.
Oh, okay. Well, that's perfectly okay with me. I totally
understand. It looks very 3D. Yes, it does, Susan.
I understand that kind of a thing. Yep. Okay. I think I'm going to call that one done too.
Oh, yeah.
I was just picking up some extra,
but I really love the blue at the bottom.
Oh yeah. The pink, I was just kind of picking up I had gotten too much paint on the plate, So I thought, okay, I'll pick it up. Well, it came out really cool.
It did.
Mm-hmm. 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 Whew, that was sticky. I didn't wait for it to dry. That's okay. We'll see if it clicks up or not. Did I say it or did I just think about saying it? That the Awesome brand cleaner is really good to clean off your foam stamps and
You
stuff.
did say that. Yes.
Okay. All right. Yep. It seems like when you soak it in the Awesome, it works really well. Of course, it's stinky, so there's that. Well, that's very uneventful.
Barbara says, I'm going to have to cut out early today. She has a
Uh-oh.
appointment. Okay. We're glad you were here, though.
Teresa says, yes, ma'am, you said it, but it's a good thing I say it twice because, our memories are so bad. Yeah. Okay, so that is kind of boring. Boring.
Well, add something on top of it.
I know.
If you don't like it, just add another layer.
Mm-hmm. I want it to dry a little bit first, though, I think. Yep. So we'll see what else I can do here.
That almost looks like it's got text on it instead of bricks.
Yes, it does. It doesn't shrink as much as take your breath. It doesn't stink as much as take your breath away. It seems like a strong ammonia with different scents in some soaps. I don't know. Yeah, you do have a lot of pages in your little book. Mm-hmm. Okay, I want to do something different on this plate. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? What are we going to do?
Susan says, I actually thought it was text at first. Yeah, that's
it's supposed to be like bricks, I thought. Mm-hmm.
Yep, it's supposed to be bricks. This is the stencil. But this plate just leaves little holes in it, and so it...
Have you tried wiping it off with a baby wipe?
I did. Last time I used it, I tried that. But I haven't tried mineral oiling it, so I'll do that this time. Hi, Lisa. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, Lisa.
But I'm going to keep adding to this. I don't want to clean that off, so we'll try the other later. I mean, in a minute, and then I'll clean this off, and then I'll put, use a different kind of paint and see if it makes a difference.
See if it makes difference. Yeah.
Barbara has 19 more pages that need some attention.
Ooh, that's a lot of pages.
Sounds like you got a lot done, though, if you had 3 10-page signatures.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Ooh, no, 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 don't. Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Okay, that wasn't fun. It wasn't that dry. It would have been cool too, but now I have a mess. Bother.
Well, you could work in the new book. Well, you may not have put your signatures in the book yet. I wasn't thinking
Lisa,
about that.
So glad you made some tags. She made her first tags.
Yay.
Okay, now I got to figure out how to get this off of there.
You need to make a video, Lisa, and show us your tags or put them in the group or something.
Yeah, put them in group. That would be good. Okay, that's not going to work.
There you go.
Well, we'll see. It's hand sanitizer, so probably it'll come up. Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, my trash can has got junk piled on top of it.
Of course.
Oh, good. A photo. Yes. Take a photo. Put it in group. I hate it when the paper comes off like that. That is just.
It is the most frustrating.
Yep. Well, I was trying to do, just a little spot with the green, and apparently I just didn't give enough paint. So maybe we'll just give it some more paint, see what happens. If it does it again, at least I know what I have to do to get it off, right?
Right. There you go. You discovered the secret.
Yeah.
That does make it. I mean, that looked like it worked pretty fast.
Yeah, it worked pretty well. It didn't take much to get it off of there.
It's making me think, where is my hand sanitizer?
Yeah.
Because I don't think I brought it in. I've been only bringing things in as I use them.
As you use them.
Yeah, so that way, I know what I'm using. Bye, Barbara.
Bye-bye, hon. Have a good day at PT.
This is a placemat I got last summer at Hobby Lobby. They had them 90% off, the spring shop.
Uh-huh.
And that's what it is. It's a round placemat. Julie was asking. It was weird. I looked at it and I thought I would never use that as a placemat, but it'll work great on the jelly plate.
On the jelly plate. There you go. Yep. I want to put it on my jelly plate. Yep. Okay,
Today's massage day. Oh, good. That sounds wonderful.
Okay. Okay, let's see if we can get them off of there now. Okay.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, it was just not enough paint. It was too dry. It's not pulling the other stuff up, but that's okay.
But you're getting the background on there that's pretty. I like.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the background, so that's okay. That'll be cool. Uh-huh. I think though I'm gonna get out a piece of deli paper and try cleaning this up just a little bit because well maybe yeah, let's get out some deli paper and Jacqueline. Hi, Jacqueline.
Hi, Jacqueline. Welcome.
Welcome. Okay, so let's spin this around and work on this part. Yeah, I
That
moved
leaves a very impressionistic sort of leaf.
leave.
It's like an organic look, but it's not well defined, and so it's like the suggestion of leaves.
Mm. Okay.
And that may be because I put too much paint on.
Oh.
If I put less paint, it might do better, but I tend towards too much paint.
Yeah, that's all right.
Teresa says, I'm such a rookie making rookie mistakes with my plate. Well, hey, I make rookie mistakes with mine all the time.
Yeah. Look at what I just did.
Yeah.
Well, and I just stuck what you call it to
paper to
mine.
it. So yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh. I will tell you though, when you get isn't that pretty?
That is pretty.
And I love deli paper for collage. It's really cool. But when you get paint and it's not coming up, except that I just ripped that, deli paper is really helpful.
And if it still won't work, then you move on to packing tape.
Yeah. And I don't care that it gets, ooh, I like that.
That's very pretty.
Mm-hmm. I kind of like the grungy thing on the plate anyways, so it doesn't bother me that my plate has stuff on it. It's just that if it's got too many things on it that I don't like. Okay,
I'm probably going to have to get off at 4.
Okay.
My legs have started cramping, and so I don't think I'll be able to last longer than that.
The other thing is that I now have 2 huge bowls of blueberries that I need to deal with, and and I need to make beads tonight, so I'm yeah. So it's probably just as well. Okay. Apparently I don't have any white paint in there.
Oh.
Well, I have some. This is just. Oh. Okay, this is called crystal. I don't know what crystal
It is, exactly, Julie. She said that's almost like peeled, worn paint wall look.
Yes, and I really like peeled, worn paint.
Me too.
It doesn't hurt my feelings when that's the look it gives me. Okay, that paint just slimed all over. I wonder if it's not mixed up. It looks white.
I think I took off too much paint that time.
Maybe it's not white. Maybe this is called crystal. Maybe that's.
I like that.
Well, we'll see how it looks when I put it over the top of this blue.
Yeah.
Because this one needed something. So we'll see. But yeah, I think
This
4
has a lot of
good.
grunge, but you can't really see the leaf stuff behind it very much.
Ooh, but I like it. I like the colors of it.
I do too. I'm glad I did it. It's just not what I was looking for.
Uh-huh. Okay, that crystal is okay. It's not white. That's okay. That's all right because I would have never known it if I hadn't used it. But it's got sparkly stuff in it.
So it's clear with sparkles? Is that?
Well, apparently it looked white when I put it down, and it looks white in the bottle.
Yeah.
But it's got sparkly stuff in it, so it didn't do really what I wanted it to do. Oh, but this one will be fine. Oh yeah, this will be fine. I think. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah. It's I wanted to tone down the lime green.
Well, you
and
did.
The crystal did it fine. Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah, and I'll have to clean up this mess so that I can even consider what you calling it working tonight. Making beads.
I don't know.
Okay. So is this one white? Okay. What does it say? This one says it's white. Okay. This other one says crystal. We'll just set that aside for right now. Time for me to lie down. Been at a run since morning. That's how I felt yesterday. When I checked on the thing they did for my face, there was some confusion, and they asked me to come back for an X-ray. And then I get to the X-ray department, and the X-ray tech is like, this is not a good idea. You just had a CT scan. There should be no reason that you need an X-ray. And it's on my face and my brain.
Yeah.
And it's like, so she was hesitant. And I'm like, yeah. So she went and checked the CT. Anyways, I still have to make some phone calls about it, but but I of course, because there's all this question about it, an hour and a half later, and I'm still sitting there.
Yeah.
And then we didn't do it, so it's like, okay, that's fine. I'm glad we didn't do it, but
I'm glad she, said something.
Oh yeah. I mean, I was more than pleased that excuse me, I'm gonna have to have a drink. More than pleased that she was like, I think that's not a wise decision. And Susan says, I've always wanted to glow in the dark. Yeah, yeah, that's, yeah. Yeah. Anyhow, so she went and checked and she said, I see no reason for an x-ray because the CT scan um, shows every bone and every bone is fine. I didn't break anything. When that glass hit me, nothing is broken. It's just my sinuses that are totally and completely screwed up.
Yeah.
And
Well, probably they really bruised and so they're inflamed.
well, apparently I've always had sinus trouble, so it's not surprising to me, but apparently I have aerated pockets and a deviated septum and multiple different issues
Yeah.
that say, something's wrong with this person. Anyways, apparently it's just my sinuses, but they put me on more antibiotics. When I got to the pharmacy, she says, yeah, they decided to use Batman and Robin this time. I'm like, okay, great. But I still haven't figured out why exactly she asked for x-ray. So I think maybe what happened is, and so did the radiologist think what happened was because what do I want to say? The CT scan didn't say exactly about the bones. So the radiologist was going to have an addendum made and have them look at the bones and put that in my chart. Just in case, that's what she was looking for. So, and I still have to
Yeah.
call back because, I didn't yesterday.
Well, that makes sense since she wanted an X-ray, and
Mhm.
they were looking for something else when they did the CAT scan. But
Right.
it's
And
still there, so they can go back and look at it again. And
right. And that's what the radiologist said. The X-ray technician said. She said, I don't really want to do this." And I'm like, "No, I'm good with it. If you don't want to do it, I'm fine with you telling me not to do it." She said, "I can't tell you not to do it." And I'm like, "Okay, I get it. I get it." So, anyways, we didn't do it, but it wasted an hour and a half where it would have been a 15-minute in and out thing. And so by the time I got done yesterday, I was just wore out. Okay. I don't think I want to do anything more to this.
I think that will be fun to doodle on, just like it is.
Just like it is. That's what I'm thinking. I kind of like it. Of course, I also like my roll off paper right here, too.
Yeah.
That always happens to me. I like the roll off papers. Okay.
Hi, Beth. Welcome,
Hi,
welcome.
Beth. She got here just about the time we're going to leave. Poor baby. Sorry about that. We're gonna get off at 1:30. At
4.
4. Yeah, at 4. Um, we'll have to talk about a long stream. Well, right now, I don't know when that will be, but
Well, I understand. Even as I was suggesting, I was thinking right now I can't think about doing that, but I would like to.
yeah, mostly because I've got so many days in a row where I won't have the ability to recover.
Yeah. And you need recovery period before and after that.
Yes, it's one of those. Replays are good. Okay, that sounds like a plan. Replays. Yep, yep. I'm going to demo Play-Doh on my jelly plate tonight, so hold on to your hats. Okay. Play-Doh on our jelly plate.
Interesting.
I will definitely have to hit the replay on that one because
Yeah.
that sounds like fun. I need something on it, but it's getting better. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think this is pretty good. Okay. Pretty cool. There again, it needs something, but who knows what. I think what we need to do, though, is do 2 or 3 deli papers and clean this up and then clean it. There is a YouTube channel where the doc goes around the sinuses with a light and his tools. Anyways, they figure I've probably got an infection, although it's not looking like an infection. If it was an infection, you know, I think I would have kind of known. But okay, let's do this one.
That's kind of weird.
Oh, but I like it. What was it you made the design with?
Well, I put yellow down. And did I'm trying to think what. No, yellow was on top. I put dark blue down and used this.
Ooh, okay.
But it wasn't, I guess it wasn't dry enough. It felt like it was dry, but when I put the yellow down, it's like it smeared it.
Okay.
Except for that one spot right in the middle.
Which I kind of like that. That's kind of like you did it intentionally, you know.
Yeah, I didn't, but
but not intentionally. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Yeah, it wasn't intentional, but I'm gonna see if I can pull this up. It's still wet, I think. Like the globe where I'm at.
Uh-oh, I just ripped my piece of deli paper, I think. No? Yes, I did. Oh, well. But I've got paint clear up my arm. I haven't bought any, but you know, have you seen the new clay at Dollar Tree?
Nope.
They have well, it's like a Sculpey brand kind of. It's not Sculpey, you know, it's cheaper. But what is that kind of clay called?
Well, I call it sculpting clay, but it's polymer clay.
Polymer clay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Polymer clay. They have polymer clay.
I have not seen that either, and I was just there.
Yeah, they have polymer.
But I only went to one. I just haven't had time or inclination to go, you know, really searching.
Yeah.
But there's the one that I went to. Usually, it's the biggest one in town, and it usually has the most variety of stuff. But when I was in there yesterday, the shelves were like half empty everywhere, all over the store.
Oh, well, you know why? I'll bet you your Dollar Tree is the one. Dollar Tree distributor station is the one that got hit by the tornado.
Well, that could be. That could be. Because usually when the shelves are kind of empty, there's boxes everywhere.
Yeah.
But there were no boxes, and it was just like half as much stuff as normal. So
Oh, my kid's home for lunch. Ooh, he's gonna be
I've
hungry
done
if I
that,
get.
Teresa. Get something because somebody's playing with it and then they quit before you get it. Yep, been there. You can still do it on your own though, or go back and watch those videos again.
Yeah. Unfortunately for me, Clay and I don't get along very well. We just do not get along well at all. Okay, now I have a problem.
Uh-oh.
I don't know where my carpet tape is. Yes, I am, hon. Not a big deal. Won't be for long. Oh, heck. My carpet tape has disappeared. Mm-hmm. It is hard to clean the jelly plate without your carpet tape.
Well, packing tape works.
Yeah. But I really hate using packing tape because then you
Then you have sticky on the other side.
Yeah, you don't have sticky on the other side. And I like having sticky on the other side. And it should be right there in that drawer because that is the tape drawer. It's designed specifically for the tape.
Yeah, I have a tape drawer too. I was just thinking, I bet I have some in my tape drawer, but I'm not where I can give it to you. We need to have
I was going to say, when will you fix that problem where you could just stick it through like that?
Yes, that would be awesome.
Well, thank you, Lisa. I wouldn't doubt, but it was fun combining them. I tried polymer clay, and polymer clay we just did not get along at all. Worse than the fact that I can't find my tape, and now I can't get my drawers open and closed. I probably knocked something over. Yes, probably. Well, that means I'm going to have to clean this the old-fashioned way. But maybe I can use some packing tape first. So that means I have to go get packing tape. Luckily, I just got a brand new roll. I wonder if my husband borrowed my carpet tape.
Well, that's a possibility.
And if he did that, it might not have come back. Oh, yeah. Crafty airline. I haven't tried it yet. This is going to be a mess to clean up. Okay. Jeff gets to go to Jeep Club tonight. I'm going to have another 3 hours of alone time.
Brandon going with him, or is he working?
No, he's got to work.
Yeah.
He's got to close tonight.
Well, see, you're still going to get your alone time, so it's okay.
Yeah. Well, I actually have to work. I gotta make some beads tonight.
Oh yeah. And then there's the blueberries.
And then there's the blueberries. So it's blueberries and beads. Blueberries and beads. Do you suppose I could make beads out of the blueberries?
I don't think that would go very well with your glass.
I don't think so. I think they would not have very good uh, long lasting lifetime kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah. I'd be afraid of those.
Well, now that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, always like that, but now it's not sticky on the other side. Oh well. Yes, they're very good for your eyesight. They're good for a lot of things. Um, Brandon, however, is allergic to blueberries, so he has to be very careful not to eat too many. It doesn't stop him, but
But slows him down.
it's one of those things that doesn't have as much. His reactions are not as severe as other things.
Yeah.
Uh, we've actually never found out exactly what the blueberries do to him. We just know it's one of his allergies because when you get tested, they tell you.
Right, right.
Autocorrect. Paper, you may be able to dye some. Oh, paper with the blueberry. Yeah, I'm not going to do that because I'm going to eat them.
They're too precious.
Yeah. I have some purple cabbages in the garden, and there's some big old leaves on those purple cabbages that I might consider the outside leaves, not the part that's already been eaten by bugs. I might consider
Yeah.
that. But my concern with that is paper is not like yarn, and you don't wash it out. And I'm concerned that the paper would smell like cabbages.
Well, and then it's kind of interesting for this reason too, but you also don't always get the expected outcome because paper has different levels of acidity
Right.
and it
Oh yeah.
changes the outcome.
Yeah. Yeah. But because the cabbage leaves would end up probably in the fire because they've been eaten by bugs, I'm considering it. It's not something that they're not ready to pick just yet anyway, so I'm holding off. That, and I still have another big green cabbage to use. Okay, that's about as good as the tape's gonna get it this time. So let's use this stuff. What do you mean, Dana? Squirrels? Oh, I think they're talking about losing their train of thought. I don't know what they're talking about for sure.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Partly because I wasn't paying attention. I was playing with the tape.
Yeah, and I was playing here. I thought I'd see if I could pull up any more of this stuff before I clean it off with a baby wipe.
Well, that's yeah. I got to clean more of it off because I definitely cannot mineral oil it with it this way.
No. I mean, you could, but it wouldn't do as good.
No. Well, the mineral oil will sometimes take some of it off.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to take a few cleanings with the.
Uh-oh.
Will you stop falling over? There we go.
That's pretty cool. That'd make a good background. And it got some of the stuff off, so.
Well, yeah, and see that's always a good thing. Is if we get some of the stuff off. This may take. Okay, it's 4 o'clock. Should we get off of here so you can?
It's fine. I'm just gonna mineral oil my jelly plate so we can get
Okay.
off and I can still do it, or we can stay on because that's
For a
what I'm
minute or
gonna sit
two.
here and do it. So
Okay, if you're gonna sit there, when you're ready to get up, let me know and we'll get up and.
okay.
Because looks like it's gonna take a while. I think. It may require some mineral oil getting into the plate to get some of this off.
Yeah.
And I definitely am going to have to do it 2 or 3 times, mineral oil it 2 or 3 times, because I'll bet it sucks up all the mineral oil the way that plastic was stuck to it.
I bet it does too.
Never had it do that before. It's always been fine. The squirrels happened and now nobody's talking.
Everybody's still looking for the squirrel.
Apparently. Oh dear. Well, the hand sanitizer is cleaning this off. It's just, got a lot of stuff stuck to it.
Yeah, well, that's good. It's hard to get an even layer of mineral oil on the plate.
Yeah. I need to refill that.
Oh, 96-inch long gaming table. Very cool.
Ooh.
I think that'd be a great space to work in. Of course, you need some kind of floor where you can just roll your chair all the way down it.
Yeah. Of course, if I had that, I'd have exactly what's happening here. It's all piled with crap.
Yeah, I would too.
I had to move stuff today to do this, and I'm going to have to move stuff tonight to make beads. The floor is wood. Yep.
Well, there you go. That'd be great.
Okay,
then.
bye, Julie. We're going to go here in just a minute. As soon as Lisa gets done she's going to get up.
I just put it on there, and I'm going to let it sit now. So
Okay, well,
anytime you're ready.
All right. Well, give me a second because I cannot touch my mouse.
Thank y'all for coming and
Yes,
being here with us.
And it is my intention to stream on Sunday. And Lisa, if you want to come visit with me, you can. It's up to you.
Well, I probably will. Sunday
Okay.
is a day that works pretty well for me.
Okay. Well, sounds like a plan. Okay, guys, we're going to go. We'll see you Sunday. And I don't know about next Thursday. I have to look at my calendar.
Okay. Well, we can.
But if we're on next Thursday, we'll be on Lisa's channel.
Yeah. Well, I probably will be on anyway, unless something comes up.
All right. That sounds good. So it'll
either be me or us next Thursday.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. Love you guys. See y'all later.
Bye-bye.
Where's my cursor? It's gone again. There we go.